I was sitting in a coffee shop one day and I overheard someone talking about Tammy Stanley. Well, there's only one Tammy Stanley. So I started eavesdropping and I didn't like what I heard. So I messaged Tammy and I said, who is this beep talking about Tammy Stanley and about to kick her ass? And she started laughing. She said, you need to call me right now. So we talked on the phone and caught up and whatever. We started hanging out pretty much immediately and doing stuff, having fun. So
okay, let me back up a second. She messaged me on Facebook from this coffee shop, okay? And she said, somebody said your name, blah, blah, blah. I had a client that I was having some issues with, and I figured that's who it was because I don't have very many enemies. So I just said, call me, because I wanted to know, what was up. But when her message came in on Facebook, I have to say, I was single at the time and I was illustrating a book and I was here alone and working. And I thought, oh, Misty Hillen messaged me.
Dirty old lady.
So I just said, call me. So she called me and I was already going sailing with a friend of mine on Lake Travis that night. So I invited her out to go sailing with us. Yeah. And then I called my friend Pat and I was like, hot chick on the boat tonight.
See, I'm just a piece of meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, now when I'm kissing my love, yeah, thumping in my head. And now when I'm kissing my love, I close my eyes and see a pretty city with a million flower beds. And I can hear the angels sing songs that only angels sing. She's such a pretty thing, and I can feel my heart just thumping and skipping when I'm kissing my love. Now when I'm kissing my love, feel the blood pumping in my veins. Now when I'm kissing my love, she's such a tender cinder with a sweet young friend. Now she's so good at what she does. All she wanna do is kiss and hug. She's got me in love, and I can feel my heart just a thumping and a skipping when I'm kissing my love.
She is bigger than life. I mean, she has the biggest personality, and anyone that meets her, I mean, they are addicted immediately. They want to hang out with her, they want to talk to her, they want to be around her, they want to make plans with her. I mean, it's kind of amazing, the phenomenon. But I have to say, though, I feel basically the same way. I'm addicted to Tammy Stanley.
Put on the rock, put on the rock, bet your foot don't stop. Put your foot on the rock, put your foot on the rock, and pat your foot don't stop. Put your foot on the rock, hey, put your foot on the rock. I know you just can't stop. Put your foot on the rock. Now when I'm kissing my love, feel the blood pumping in my veins. Bless her name now when I'm kissing my love. She's such a tender cinder with a sweet young friend. Oh, now she's so good at what she does. All she wanna do is kiss and hug. She's got me in love, and I can feel my heart just a thumping and a skipping when I'm kissing my love. Hey,
My name is Misty, and I'm addicted to Tammy Stanley.
unforgettable. That's what you are.
You were studying, Misty.
No, thank you, Melanie. Don't make me cry right now.
Unforgettable, though near or far.
Like a song of love that clings to me, how the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more
Unforgettable in every way.
and forevermore.
And forevermore,
That's how you'll stay.
that's how you'll stay.
That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
I think the first thing that stuck out to me, I'd already been told prior to meeting her that she was beautiful. There's this beautiful girl named Misty, and she does what you do, and don't you need help? And I was like, yes, I need help immediately. So when I met her, the first thing that kind of stuck out to me was her smile and just her energy. Her energy, like she's big, she has big energy, and I feel that from people.
No, never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you'll stay.
That's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
Welcome and thank you for joining us today as we celebrate the marriage of Misty and Tammy. When asked to marry my two dear friends, I immediately said yes. I'm honored beyond words by the opportunity to be part of this event. I'm here to represent and honor the family and friends of the beautiful couple that are here today, December 3rd, 2016. Life is a story. Tammy and Misty's story began in the mid-90s when they met and worked together. They shared similar interests and became fast friends. Although their lives took separate paths, they kept in touch and supported one another along the way. 4.5 years ago, they were reunited and realized the deep connection they share. Life is a journey. The journey of marriage is a certain destination along an unknown road. No one journeys alone. Nothing lightens the load on your journey as much as a hot chick. Nothing lightens the load on your journey as much as finding the right companion, especially if it's a hot chick. Misty and Tammy have journeyed together, and they stand before us today to pledge their love and commitment to be one another's companions, sharing their burdens, mingling their stories, and lighting the path for one another for as long as they live. Life is art. As writer Don Miguel Ruiz said, every human is an artist, and this is the main art we have, the creation of our story. The art of love that Tammy and Misty create together is beautiful, and everyone here has been touched by it in some way. You are all asked to describe love in one word when you RSVP'd. Here are some of those words: unconditional, forgiveness, patience, pure, kindness, humility, devotion, trust, adoration, friendship, tacos, communication, trust, power. We carry these words of love and encouragement into our own lives and as reminders of our love for Misty and Tammy. We're inspired by the ancient text courtesy of author Mary Schneider, read by Misty's dear niece, Julia Hillen.
There is only one power in the universe, and that is love. Love is the power behind everything. The sun coming up in the morning, the moon rising at night. Love is the vehicle for the manifestation of intention in all creation. Power equals love, and love equals power.
An admired New Jersey public servant, Cory Booker, once said, "Never let your soul be silenced. Live life out loud. Every day tell your truth not with words but with actions from your heart." That is how Tammy and Misty choose to live, out loud and with love. Because you've probably heard Tammy say, "Only love prevails. Only love prevails." Tammy and Misty, today you're making a lifelong commitment to share the rest of your lives with each other and to honor your beautiful daughter, Ella. This relationship is symbolized through the pouring of these individual vessels of sand into one vessel. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual vessels, so will your marriage and your family be joined. You may now forever blend your lives together by the pouring of sand.
I got it.
Only love prevails. Misty and Tammy, wedding rings have long been a symbol of love. Your rings say that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to be bound together. Let these rings also be a sign that love has substance as well as soul, a present as well as a past, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is a circle of happiness, wonder, and delight. May your lives and your new family always be encircled by love. The best is yet to come. Tammy, repeat after me. Misty Lachelle Hillen,
Misty Lachelle Hillen,
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
As it encircles your finger,
As it encircles your finger,
may it remind you always that you are surrounded by my enduring love.
may it remind you always that you're surrounded by my enduring love.
Misty, repeat after me. Tammy Jo Stanley,
Tammy Jo Stanley.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
As it encircles your finger,
As it encircles your finger,
may it remind you always that you're surrounded by my enduring love.
may it remind you always that you're surrounded by my
Tammy and Misty. Wow. Tammy and Misty, you have just sealed your relationship by the giving and receiving of rings, and you have committed to share the rest of your lives with each other. And now, by the power vested in me, by the church of the later dude, you may now seal your love with a kiss.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. you wanna do. Come on. I'm hurting, baby. I'm broken down. I need your loving, loving. I need it now. When I'm without you, I'm something weak. You got me begging, begging. I'm on my knees. I don't wanna be needing your love. I just wanna be deep in your love. And it's killing me when you're away. Oh, baby, 'cause I really don't care where you are. I just wanna be there where you are. And I gotta give one little taste. Your sugar, yes please. Won't you come and put it down on me? I'm right here, 'cause I need little love and little sympathy. Your sugar, yes please. Won't you come and put it down on me? I'm right here, 'cause I need little love and little sympathy. Yeah, you show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, yes please. Won't you come and put it down on me? I want that red velvet, I want that sugar sweet. Don't let nobody touch it unless that somebody's me. I gotta be a man, there ain't no other way. 'Cause girl, you're hotter than a Southern California day. I don't wanna play no games, you don't gotta be afraid. Don't give me all that shy shit, no makeup on, that's my sugar. Yes please, won't you come and put it down on me? I'm right here, 'cause I need little love and little sympathy. Yeah, you show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life.
Here they are, Hall & Oates.
What I want, you got that body hard to handle, but like a flame that burns a candle. The candle feels the flame. Yeah, yeah. What I got, full stop. My thoughts and dreams are scattered. When you put steady as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. The trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. The trouble, it might drag you down, and if you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home.
Wow. I can't believe tonight is finally here. And thank you all for coming. I know how important is to Misty and Tammy to be able to share this evening with all of you. Tonight and the entire weekend has been just perfect. Even having to go to Plan B because of the rain. It has all been amazing and beautiful. And Misty, you look absolutely breathtaking. And Tammy, you look good too. A lot of you know who I am, some of you don't. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Janet. I'm single, I have a job, a car, and a place to live. Seriously though, I am single.
Of course, you had too much time to write. I'm so glad I peed before you did this.
But this event is not about me. We're here for Misty and Tammy.
But you are single, right?
I am single. Misty asked me if I would give a toast, and my first thought was, it's about time you asked me. Second thought was, oh shit, now I've got to stand in front of people and talk, which is not really my thing. So, and then I started thinking about what I was going to say about these two people and realized that my biggest problem was going to be trying to figure out how to say it all in one speech. First of all, I've known Misty for about 20 years, and over the years she has ignored the stupid things that I've said and done, and there have been plenty. She has cheered me on in my successes and cried with me through my tragedies, because that's the kind of person she is. She shows up. She's been to countless birthdays of mine. She has sat through family dinners at holidays. Tara, I think you even made one and sat at the kids' table. Misty's traveled across the country to see me when I'm stuck working in horrible places like Fort Collins, Colorado in the summer, or Santa Fe, New Mexico over New Year's, or San Diego where I had an extended stay, and she came many times. We traveled around. We did wine tours in, I think there were wigs involved. We've been sailing and had fantastic food, good times. Remember when we went to Catalina Island and you got sick on the ferry on the way out? Oh, wait a minute, that was me. No, you took the Dramamine and got so drowsy you could barely stay awake through the meal and whale watching and slept all the way. I think that was actually me too. No, Misty keeps it together. Even when she's not together on the inside, she's always together on the outside. San Diego was awesome. But where were you when I was stuck in Indianapolis in the winter a couple of weeks?
I love you, but no.
Never mind, that doesn't matter. What matters is that I could not have asked for a better friend to be the constant through my adult life. Misty's taught me a lot over the years. She has inspired me to be a better person, to pay attention to what's going on around me in the world, and she's given me confidence to push myself outside my comfort zones. Misty fights for what and who she believes in. She is the most loving, loyal, and generous person you could ever hope to know, and shows that every day in the way she treats others. Then along came Tammy. Tammy with the soft hands. No, seriously, y'all. Have any of y'all ever touched Tammy Stanley's hands? They are so soft, ridiculously soft. Her hands feel like God reached down from heaven and extracted all the oils from all of the newborn babies and injected it into her hands. I've only known Tammy as long as she's been dating Misty. And I have to say I was a little standoffish at first because I was not really sure how invested I wanted to get into her, because I wasn't sure how long she was going to stick around. But Misty was sure. Misty was sure right away. After that first trip to Hawaii, it was all over. She was hooked, and it was all about Tammy Stanley. I got to know Tammy as part of the whole Tasty duo, but I have come to love her as a trusted and valued friend on her own. Tammy has so much love for her friends and family, and she will fight fiercely for the people she loves. She'll show up when she's needed. She will laugh with you. She will sing with you. Not necessarily the right words. And she will art for you. Love is a verb. Tammy and I have actually gotten to spend quite a bit of time together now, especially this year. She's been a huge support for me through a rough year, and I've even got her answering the phone every now and then. You know, she would rather fight through hours of traffic to stand in front of you and go, "What?" than to pick up the damn phone and have a 10-minute conversation. But seriously, Tammy is a total badass on the outside, but on the inside, she's just a big softie. She's got a hard, crunchy shell, but she's all soft and gooey on the inside. We could even put some bets whether she makes it through the next couple of paragraphs. I don't know. But seriously, I'm so thankful that these two souls found their way together. They both truly love and respect each other and only want to see each other happy. I wish I could give you advice on a long, happy relationship, but you've shown me more than I could ever tell you about what love means. I will continue to aspire one day to have a relationship to fulfill me the way that you two fulfill each other. Misty, Tammy, I love you both, separately and together, and I'm very honored to be a part of your life. So, here's to you both. Misty, may you always be the sunbird to her moonfish. And Tammy, always the oats to her hall. Oh. Love you guys.
I love you, Jen. I love you so fucking much.
What the? Okay.
I think you have to be at least this tall to use the microphone.
Okay. What? Okay, so I don't answer my cell phone, blah, blah, blah. Janet, where are you? I didn't track with you. That was beautiful, and I love you too. And I will touch you with my soft hands on your face later. Okay, so I was supposed to write a toast. Unfortunately, with all the things that have happened in the last week and the blah, 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 I didn't write anything. So, here I go. First of all, I want to say I am extremely grateful to be standing here next to the person that I love and have the right to marry that person. I never dreamed that I would get married or want to get married. When I came out in the 70s in Houston, I didn't even know the word lesbian. And it was a very interesting time in the world, and it wasn't like things are now. So I just never had this vision in my mind. So here we are, and now we're married. So first I'm looking out and I'm just seeing all the people and I feel so loved today, the last couple weeks and even the last couple months as we've planned and we've thought about what we wanted to do, and we sent you all invitations and we saw your faces in our mind for the people who flew here, for the people who drove here because they don't like to fly. Thank you for not dying in a car wreck last night. I want to say, seriously, my friend Jennifer, they drove here from Florida and had a car wreck on the way here, but they're good. They're all as well. They're alive. So I want to say to my family and my mom, I can see, and I'm going to come where I want to tell you that your unconditional love of me through my life has carried me more times than you know. And I've heard many stories from many of my friends that haven't had that kind of support in their life. So I want to say thank you, and I love you. I love you deeply. To my little love. What? I love you, okay? And I'm proud of you. And this big, crazy family that we're all in, you handle yourself with a tremendous amount of grace through everything. And I was so proud to have you walk me down the aisle. So thank you, and I love you. I want to say to Dawn Skinner and Pat Henneberry, where's Pat? You guys you've been with me through many things. Everyone I know in Austin, I know from one of the two of you. I know that our lives have sometimes taken different paths and we haven't seen each other, but I've never loved you any less, and I couldn't be happier to be looking you in the eye right now and tell you both that I love you deeply. Thank you for always being there for me, even when I don't answer my phone or my text or when you can't get a hold of me or whatever. Just know that you're my sisters and I love you. To my big love, Misty Hillen, when we met in 1997 or 6 or whatever, Janet claims she knows or longer or whatever. I knew that we would be lifelong friends, but what I didn't know is all the things that we would go through and all the challenges we would go through and then find each other again. In that first part, when we first started dating, a lot of crazy stuff started happening. Life started happening because, we're not in our 20s, But you've been there with me through thick and thin, through everything, and here we are. Now we're a family. So thank you for loving me, for loving Ella, and for loving the big, crazy family that we have. And you look amazing tonight, and I love you. So, and there's many, every one of you that are here are special to each of us in some way, and you know that way. So for the rest of the evening, that I know it's going to evaporate. Time's been evaporating all day. But just know that we love you, and after this next part, we're going to be mingling, and we want you to eat food, we want you to have a good time, we want you to celebrate, we want you to know that we love you, and even though the world is crazy, love is a verb, which means do it. Love people. Don't just say I love you, but show people that you love them. That's what you have done for me, and that's what my mother has done for me my whole life. So love is a bird. Love is a bird. Love is a verb. And only love prevails, as has already been said. So without further ado, get ready for the showtime. So I guess we could toast, yeah. I don't know where my toast is. All right, toast, yay.
Okay, I wanted to do that tonight, but there was no way to make me into a dude after being a hot chick, so we just decided this was better. Okay, all this to say that obviously Tammy Stanley and I have so much fun together. I mean, our love would not be as amazing as it is if we did not have fun and if we did not laugh as much as we did. I mean, when things are not okay and we're dealing with life, as you know, all of you deal with it, but we find humor in it, and that's the only way that we get through some things together, is to find humor. And I just don't know if I would ever be able to get through anything unless we could laugh about it. So anyway, that is one of the ways. So that was fun. So I don't want to bring anybody down. I'm going to try really hard to keep this up, but I didn't get a chance to speak earlier. Everybody else did, got to speak. Listen, I want to thank, first of all, Tara Magnarini and Janet Smith for making that video with us. They did not, Tara was all in, but Janet was like, no, I don't know about it. But thank you guys so much,
And thank you, Vinny, because those were your jackets.
yeah, Vinny, we enjoyed wearing your clothes. Thanks, Vinny, appreciate it. Anyway, couple things. First of all, we have neglected so far this evening to acknowledge the two people that Tammy and I admired and adored, and who loved us and supported us no matter what in our lives, and that was my papa and Tammy's father. And the doves that are outside, I don't know if y'all noticed, they are real. If it hadn't rained, we were going to release them, and it was going to be a whole beautiful thing and whatever. Anyway, that didn't work. But those two pictures up in front of those doves, those are the love that you see in those pictures. That's the way that we love, because those two men taught us how to love. And so that's why those doves are out there, is to honor those two souls that are not here anymore. So that's the first thing I want to say. Yes. Again, if you're here, it's because you've shared in our joy in some way. And we thank you for helping make us a better people, making us a better couple, and for all your love and support. I mean, even if you're not in our daily lives, I know that's been said before, but when we love you, we love you. And it doesn't matter if we don't talk to you every day. Just know that we adore you guys. We love you. You've been there for us through thick and thin, and we appreciate it more than we're really able or have the time and the energy to express. But we try. We try. This love has changed me in so many ways. It has helped heal old wounds for me. It's given me a chance to be who I am in full expression, faults and all. And it's given me a chance to love unconditionally, which I never thought I would have the chance to do. And I just want to say thank you to Ella for allowing me into your family and for being supportive of us, because I know what it's like to be in your shoes. I know what it's like to have step parents. I know how it feels. And it's a hard place for a kid to be, but you are amazing. And you are doing a very good job of putting up with us. So, thank you. A Starbucks in the limo, right on. You know, the last thing I want to say is just, we are so blessed and grateful for the love that all of you have shared with us, the things that you've all given to us, and I know each of you know what they are. If it was dinner, if it was running errands for us, if it was helping us pull this day off, if it was bringing us donuts, donuts on the boat, whatever it was. Thank you, Pam. Seriously, I'm so nervous. I don't know how to thank each one of you in this room, and I haven't had an opportunity to really hug all of you the way I really want to, but again, I didn't want to bring you down. I wanted to bring you up. So what I'd like to say is thank you from the bottom of our hearts, because let me tell you something. This one right here, she tells me best is yet to come. And what that means to me is that every day is our best day, and that together, every day will get better. Every day will get better. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I can't wait to spend every day for the rest of my life with you. I love you. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Please stay. Please drink. Please have the rest of that damn cake and whatever's left, and let's dance until we leave. I love you guys. Thank you so much.